What's good? What's good? What's good? I hope all is well. Matt Garland here, NMLS number 58700. I like this better. But better known as MG, the mortgage guy. We are alive. We are blessed. Thank God for another day. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that bell, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And then also make sure you guys go to mgbookstore.com, pick up the latest and greatest books. House Economics, the Real Estate Investors Manifesto. Pick those books up today. Okay, pick up the books, pick up the books, pick up the books. As always, realtors, tap in the comments. Tap in on the comments. Where you from? Where you representing? You never know who might need your services. So I'm feeling good today. Fresh off of Investfest 2024. If you came to Investfest this week, type yes in chat. If you was at Investfest, I'm dedicating this video to just a recap of Investfest from my POV, because this year's Investfest was phenomenal. And every year this thing gets better and better and better. Angela Grant says she was there. Did I see you, Angela Grant? Mastering Healing at Home was there. Brandy Williams said it's her third year. So you know what I want to do today? I want to kind of bring y'all in to the conversation. So I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time, because I want to hear what you guys have to say about Investfest as well. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat right now, because I want to hear your honest opinions about this year. So I'll put the link in the chat, man. So if you in a good quiet setting right now, you have good lighting or whatever, come on to the show, right? Link is in the chat. But, for me, I personally think this was the best Investfest ever, right? The best Investfest ever. Me personally. What is your thoughts for the people who was there? What are your thoughts on this? Was this the best Investfest ever or no? Type yes and no in chat. For me, the GOAT, it was your first one. Angela Grant said yes, it was the best one ever. So I'm gonna run down a few things why this Investfest to me was the best one. First of all, I'm gonna start with the fact that my family. Shout out to my family, y'all. Shout out to my aunties, my cousins, PYT. This was the best Investfest from that standpoint for me, because I was very intentional this year about spending quality time with my family. So every year in Investfest, I'm always ripping and running, and I kind of always put my family third, right? Work first, the networking second, family third. So this year, what I did was, because, I wanted to be very intentional. I'm being very intentional about what I'm doing in my life, especially when it comes to my family and my close friends and the people that love me the most, right? So this year, I made a commitment to myself. I say, you know what? This year and moving forward, every single year, I'm going to spend ample amount of time with my family. And I'm walking around the vendor marketplace with them. I'm sitting in the audience with them, watching the programming. I gave them all access this year so they can be backstage and do what they need to do there. So for me, the best part of Investfest, like I said, was the quality time that I got to spend with my family. It was amazing. It was wonderful. That just, it made me full. It almost felt like a family reunion, right? It was great. It was great. We did dinners, we went out, we drank, we had a good time, we bonded, we laughed. So for me, that was probably, and that's why I'm starting off with that. I want to be very clear. I'm starting off with that because my family was like, they were my everything this weekend. And it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. So shout out to my family. Shout out to PYT. It was, y'all made this trip absolutely incredible for me. So I appreciate y'all so much. And I love y'all all dearly. So I wanted to start off with that. That was the highlight of my Investfest was that. Now, let me get to the content of Investfest, what I love. Number one, the pitch competition. That pitch competition this year, y'all, this was the first year we did this. And that pitch competition was so damn incredible. Man, I love every moment of that pitch competition. Shout out to it, and I want to make sure I got their names right because they were incredible. They won. Where is it? I got so many text messages right now. Where is she, Monique? I just saw it on my text message. You know when you're looking for something you can't find it, but the winners of the, oh, there we go. Monique with Divine Luminous Juices. Man, she got on that stage. First of all, the pitch competition was phenomenal. There was about 700 people that showed up for this pitch competition, and we didn't expect that many people. So we had to, and that line was so freaking long, but every person stayed on that line, and we had to get new judges, including myself. I was not supposed to be a judge at the pitch competition. So we had to make a move. Instead of turning people away, we say, you know what? We're not going to turn nobody away. We're going to open up a couple more rooms and make some phone calls and get some new judges up here. And I was one of those people that had to become a judge. And it was me, and shout out to my bro, my business partner, Mike McDonald from EYL. He was my judge with me in my room. So it was just me and Mike. And there was we probably saw about 150 to 200 people. And it took probably like 3.5 hours to hear everybody out. And we listened to everybody, and we had to pick from that 200 people, let's just say, we probably picked like 25 to 30 people, 30 businesses that we liked. And from there, we deliberated of who we thought was the best and could make the most impact in the community. So we picked Monique with Divine Luminous Juices because she had samples. Her presentation was phenomenal. She killed her presentation in our room. And she had samples, most importantly. See, when you have a product like that, juices, food, something like that, you should have samples so people can taste it. And when she gave us this juice as these samples, we tasted it. I said, oh my goodness, this is some good juice. Like, really good. It was phenomenal. Like, it was so damn phenomenal. So, long story short, I know how to pick a winner, right? I know how to pick a winner. So she wound up going on that stage and she killed it. I thought she was going to lose. I ain't going to hold you because I can't remember homeboy name who did that Nipsey Hussle wax figure. Oh my God. That was incredible. You know what? Let me bring you into this conversation. Uh, Mastering Healing. How are you?
Hello, can you hear me? This
Yeah,
is my
I hear you
first
right.
time streaming from here.
Yeah, I hear you. It's just like Instagram Live, isn't it? Right?
I know it was giving me a hard time for a second. Thank you so much for bringing me in.
What's your
I
name?
just want to go ahead and piggyback off of everything that you were saying and provide my experience. First off, I'm extremely appreciative and grateful that I don't think many people, I was trying my hardest not to get teary eyed when I was in the audience. from each day, because for
Mhm.
me, I can't speak for everyone else, but for me, all I could think about was what a blessing. It literally, I paid for the general ticket, which was only $250. But for $250, I was able to get in and experience the abundance of information that I grabbed and took note of from each of the rooms that I was able to attend and sit in on. And all I could think about was I didn't have to rob Peter to pay Paul to get there. I was comfortably able to pay for me and my mother's flight to go out there, pay for our tickets, or I'm sorry, pay for the flight, pay for our hotel room, pay for the valet every single day being at the hotel, pay for us to be able to eat and still be able to experience that. And I was sitting in the room full of, first off, I joined your community from
Okay.
your born day
Sarah.
special that you had going on, and I can't wait to go through and watch those videos. So it was just a blessing to be able to be there, and I just feel like it was my time to be able to be there to witness everything that I was able to witness, experience everything that I was able to experience, and get so much just abundant full of knowledge. They covered student loans, they covered how to invest or buy property in Africa, stocks. I mean, it was just so much information, and all I could think about was this cost me $250 for a ticket. Not only that, initially when I got on my platforms, I was just thinking about reaching diabetics to educate diabetics and sell my logbooks. I was never thinking above and beyond that. And so to be able to sit there and listen to everyone pitch their brand to win their grant, I mean, it was an awesome experience. That was just, I can't wait to attend many more. I was able to record the different recordings on the people that were pitching their brand so I could listen in on how they were doing it, the time frame that they had to stay with under. Like for me, I had a totally different experience. Just every single day they were handing out grants, handing out vouchers for people to go and get trademarks. It was literally something I had never experienced before. And just listening in to EYL every Mondays on Market Mondays, and listening to Blackouts on Wednesday. Also throughout the week, I get to watch different interviews that they have from, a plethora of different entrepreneurs and business owners. It really pushes me and challenges me to think beyond where my small mind was taking me just getting on the internet. And I'm not trying to downgrade what I do by no means. What I'm saying is we never know how much, we don't understand how much information and what a blessing it is to be able to socialize with people and network with people, because we learn by socialization. And to be able to have this experience to utilize these phones and speak to people in real time across the world and get the information that we're able to give and receive. I'm sorry, to get to give to people and receive. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it did for me. I was literally sitting in the audience and I was trying my hardest not to cry, because I was just thinking I didn't have to struggle to get here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not, by any means, I'm not trying to say I have it like that. I work really hard. I'm a nurse, and I work really hard at what I do. I constantly educate myself because I feel like that's the only way for me to keep being a student. I don't ever want to put myself in a position where I feel like I know everything, because I don't. I'm constantly trying to learn in a lot of different areas. And now I'm in a position to where I can comfortably do these things and do them with ease. And I just remember years ago when I wasn't there, and I was looking back thinking like, gosh, I can't wait to get to a point to where I can do these things. And now I'm here. So to give my feedback, I'm happy that they offered, for people to be able to come at such a low ticket price like that, for us to be able to afford it, who couldn't afford the other prices of the tickets. Because if you were really paying attention, if you were really taking notes, if you were really serious about networking, and that was another thing that I was able to do, you were able to pull in so much information in those 3 days. And I was able to meet editors that what I was looking for to help me with my content creation on my
Mm.
platform to help me stay in the algorithm, because I can go live. I go live every week, but it's hard trying to edit those videos. And so I was really utilizing that time while I was there just to meet people and to be able to see my people come together. It wasn't no drama. It wasn't no mess.
Nope.
You know what I mean? It was a beautiful it was a beautiful experience. My patients was asking me about it today, like, did you have a good time today when you went out there? And I said, I have to go back. I missed their pitch uh, contest that they did in the beginning of August. I believe it was in Chicago, where you could
Chicago,
come out
yeah.
and meet and try to win $50,000. But
Hmm.
just look at that. They offered another opportunity for you to come and pitch your brand, $50,000. You didn't have to buy the ticket to get there. All you needed to do was come prepared. And like I said, this gave me an opportunity to listen in on what they were looking for. I never thought about how to pitch a brand about teaching diabetics about diabetes. I never thought about that. But
Mm.
now it's helping me learn how to scale from where my small mind was just to utilize these platforms, utilize my devices to reach diabetics, to educate so I can get the word out there about what I see and what I don't want diabetics to have to go through. I never thought about going to scale higher than that or going high, you know what I mean? So I'm really grateful. I'm sorry. I know I'm babbling on,
No,
but
keep going. Keep going.
I'm just, I just pray I can continue to keep coming to more events, and I'm going to position myself to be able to do so. Um, because I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much, and I try to get a part of every community that I can afford. I'm one of those type of people where I don't play like I know it all, and I'm not ashamed to tell people when I need the help. That's what we're here for. And so, if I can position myself in the room to where I can learn that information, I'm like, hey, help me get to where I need to be, because I don't know everything. I don't think none of us know everything. We got to constantly be in a position to be a student, to learn and elevate our way of thinking so we can help people that's coming after us. And it was just a blessing to be able to be there. It really was. It was a blessing to be able to be there.
So, what was your favorite moment? To sum it all up, what was your absolute favorite moment of InvestFest 2024?
Um, I can't really tell you if I had one favorite moment, because they all were, but what made me get teary-eyed is when Yaki Awakening and 19 Keys and Billy Carson came out. And that was literally because I listened to their stories from when they were in a position like where I teach my diabetic patients. And to hear Yaki Awakening, he has 2 clinics. He's a doctor now. That was really like, this is so possible for anybody who's hungry enough to go get it.
Hmm.
And that's what made me get to the point to where I was like, I was absorbing it in, and I just couldn't hold it back. I couldn't
Wow.
hold it back. That was one of my best moments. Is I listened to them on YouTube. That is so funny. You know what I'm saying? I listened to them on YouTube, and to be that close in the room to where I could hear, the information that they were providing. It was really, that was one of my best moments. I took a lot from it, but that was one of my best moments.
I love that for you. I love that for you. Look, your testimonial is powerful.
Thank
And,
you.
I kind of agree with you on everything that you said. Like, the price, like, people kind of like look at the price like, oh, the VIP tickets is this and that and third. You don't have to go VIP if you
Right.
don't have to afford it. Now, you should go VIP if you can afford it, right? Because now you're going to be closer. You get to go to the VIP networking event when there's other like-minded people who are there, and the VIP night is just incredible. But you don't have to do that.
Right.
You can go to the general admission and still have great programming every single day. Map everything out. You have enough time to watch the programming you want. I mean, this year we did workshops,
Mm-hmm.
right? The workshops on Friday, those lines were ridiculous,
They were.
right? And this is workshops by Fidelity. Shout out to Fidelity. Shout out
Mm-hmm.
to BlackRock, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
have big corporate brands teaching to our people,
Mm-hmm.
right? These things were incredible. I
It
mean,
was.
it was like from the pitch competition. I mean, the vendor marketplace was on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like every
Mm-hmm.
time I went in that vendor marketplace, there was programming going on. The DJs was playing. There was celebrities walking around. Like
Right.
Keith Sweat just casually walking around in the vendor marketplace. Like Wyclef is jumping double dutch in the
Right.
vendor marketplace. Like where do you go and see that stuff at?
And see that. Right.
Like, and they're walking around chilling.
Right.
Like talking to the people, taking pictures, 50 Cent walking through the marketplace,
Right.
talking to people. Like this show, I mean, the networking, the food options, I mean, everything to me was just so top tier. And like you said, it's no beef, it's no drama,
Right.
it's no foolishness. Everybody's there for love. I can't tell you, I'm walking around, people are pitching their businesses as I'm walking through the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying to walk and people are coming up to me with, yo, I got a water company. I got this company. Can I have 30 seconds of your time? Let me tell you about my business. Da, 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 da. I said, damn,
Right.
I ain't never seen this many hungry people before.
But people are hungry to get to the next level. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Mm-hmm.
I know and I'm just gonna, if I can, because I have a soft spot for single parents because I'm a single mother, and I remember all those years I struggled, and I remember having to put off what I wanted to do because once I became a mother, my main focus was always my children. I have to position them. I have to put them, in the position to where they can be and they can do. And so now that they're older, I tell them, I said, it's mommy's time. Like I have to sit here and do this. I taught y'all how to cook. I taught y'all how to clean y'all clothes. I taught y'all how to do everything that y'all need. I have to, when I get home, I have to focus and I have to work on my goals and where I'm trying to be because there's a hunger in me and I wouldn't feel complete. You can't make somebody else happy or make someone else's life complete if you're not complete. And I know what that feels like now. And so when you're saying, people were coming up to you and pitching their brands and doing what they could do, it's literally a hunger that's in them where they feel like it's their time.
It's their time because it is their time. The time is now. And that's kind of what like Investfest will really bring that out of you, right? Like, cause you're seeing all these black and brown, beautiful people. And it's like people out here looking good, smelling good, feeling good. The energy is right, and they doing business.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you can't come to Investfest not motivated to get to it. Like
Mm-hmm.
you leave this thing like, nah, I gotta go home and
Right.
rethink some things. And
Something.
I got to implement this because I learned this and I see this
Right.
person was doing this. And it's like, even for myself, I'm like, wait a minute, this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need to kind of flip the script on a few of these things
Mm-hmm.
and kind of run things like this. And I'm meeting people, like you said, just even from a content perspective, I'm meeting editors. I'm meeting this person, that person. I'm like, oh, I actually need that.
I need you. Right.
Yeah. I've been
That was
looking
like
for
the
you.
highlight of, I was really thankful for that because I'm one of those type of people. I'm learning to step out of my way and learn how to delegate and trust, because I always have a thing, healing at home is my baby. That is literally my baby. And so it's always been hard for me to learn how to give certain positions off to certain people. But now I'm learning to do that because I don't want to become a slave in my own business. I have to learn how to delegate. And so I need to be able to trust people. And so I was grateful to see, editors there. And it literally started with just it was a man next to me in Marketplace, and he was recording the people that were on the stage.
Mhm.
And I turned around to him and I said, gosh, I wish you was in my state because I literally need your help. I need your help. I have been trying to find companies, but none of them will do what I needed, right?
Mhm.
And he said, don't worry about that. You can send me your lives and I'll edit it up and do the business with you that way. It doesn't matter that we're in two different states. I never thought about that.
Mm.
He said, I'll send me your lives. I'll edit it up and, edit it for each platform, how it's supposed to be. As you can tell, I know absolutely nothing about it. And, it like literally the conversation started that way. And I was like, thank you, the Most High. It was that easy. Like when I stepped off of that airport ground, and I got off the plane, I'm telling you, I felt the energy. Like it's time to go, girl.
I love that for you. I love that for you.
It's like
But
it's time to go.
that's what InvestFest is all about, man. Is and if you're moving with intention at InvestFest, there's no way you look. We from around the way. We're gonna leave with something,
Right.
right? You got to leave with something.
Right.
Everybody here is from around the way. If you ain't leaving there with something, you're doing yourself a tremendous disservice.
And you came for the wrong reason.
You came for the wrong reason.
Mhm.
And I mean, this year, like, I don't know, this year just hit different for me. It was absolutely like 50 Cent was absolutely incredible,
Mhm.
right? Like he was absolutely the way he was just moving with the crowd.
Right.
He kept on getting up and walking on stage like he's performing, but he's
Right.
talking to the people in the crowd and going back and forth. Like it was so like his time on stage was so it was edutainment at its finest,
Mhm.
right? He's dropping gems and he's like a comedian.
A comedian, right?
Like it was hilarious just to see that. And then it was Steve Harvey, you know, getting on after him with Stephen A. That was an incredible conversation. I mean, Lauren London was incredible. I mean, there was everybody did an amazing job at InvestFest. I mean, we had so much presentations this year. This wasn't just like, oh, we're doing motivation and inspiration. No, we was up there teaching.
Right.
Like, I was on stage teaching.
Right. And utilizing y'all time wisely is what I love, because every single one of you guys hit straight on the pitch of what you needed to know.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. Like even though I had issues with my slides,
it's okay.
You know?
Yeah, I loved it when you brought out, I believe her name, Miss Business 101.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody just, it was just a flow that just it just ran together perfectly, and everybody hit that time in what they needed and got straight to the point where they needed to be. If you did not learn anything, if you did not take anything from that, if you weren't taking notes, like you did yourself a disfavor. You really did. Even when Pinky, I got to eat at Slutty Vegan, which I've been loving because I'm a vegan. And when they brought her and her husband out, I thought she was going to be one of the speakers. I didn't think that they were going to have her come out the way that they had her come out. But how they started it, I don't know if anybody else was listening. I was pulling gems just from that.
Yeah.
You know, and when they said we're going to think of a word and tell me if you could think of a business, I was writing down the word and I was pulling out the information that they were just spitting from that.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that American Sesh with Pinky and Derek. Shout out to Derek and Pinky. That was phenomenal.
Yes.
Right. The audience, the way the audience was engaged and asking questions and like that shit was so phenomenal.
Yes.
Like it was so phenomenal. I said, nah, this is hitting. And I was in the audience watching this. And I'm like, yo.
They were blessing people from left to right.
Oh, with everything, gifting them this, grant money for this. You need trademark? Here's a gift for the trademark attorney. Here's this. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like we had, you know, I mean, we gave away so much money at InvestFest this year.
It was crazy.
Like it was absolute. I don't think people really understand the amount of money that was given out at InvestFest through our partnerships and grants and things of that nature. Like this was so incredible. Like it's only up for here for InvestFest.
Right.
If you do not come to InvestFest every year, if you don't put it in your calendar, if you don't plan to come, like when we announce it and tickets are for sale, if you don't invest into that, you're playing yourself, in my opinion.
Yeah, you really are.
Because it don't matter what level you're at. I don't care if you're just starting or you like a mogul.
You can pull from all.
You can pull from all.
Yeah, you like, really can.
There's everybody from every level there. From the person who ain't got it to the person who got it. You know what I'm saying? And you can make it happen.
Okay. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I gotta take my daughter to her appointment, but thank you so much for bringing me on.
Nah, thank you.
And I can't wait to get caught up on your videos and absorb that information, because I have been working so hard on my credit for the last umpteen years, keeping it good. And my goal was to always get my first rental property. And so I can't wait to learn how to just pull the information from your videos and just execute. And that's really the name of the game, is execution for us this year. That's what we all should be focused on.
No, I 100% agree with that. Well, thank you for joining the community. But also, I just put the link in the chat. So remember on stage, I told you I was going to have a webinar tomorrow. Um, I'm basically going through my presentation again. I'm going to break down that property that I showed on stage a little bit deeper.
Mm,
And I'm going to present 2 more properties, right? And
okay.
it's going to be a real good teaching moment for everybody. This is a free webinar. It's not just for the people who attend the Investfest. It's for anybody who's watching this right now. I just put the Zoom link in the comments of this video right now. I'm going to put it in the description as well. It's tomorrow from 7 to 9 p.m. I might go to 9:30, who knows? But I definitely would advise you to join that so you can really learn some more.
Thank you so much. Have a blessed one.
You too. Thank you. Yeah, y'all. So everybody, if you got the time, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just put the link in the comments for the Zoom link. Register today, right? And then once you register, I want everybody to type in chat, I registered, right? Type in chat. Once you register, type in chat, I registered or registered, right? I want all of you guys to be here tomorrow, because in this Zoom, if you was at InvestFest and you saw my presentation, even with the slides not working properly the way I wanted it to work, it still was, I gave a lot of information in a short period of time. But tomorrow, I'm going to take my time, go through this presentation, give y'all the information that you need, and we're going to break down that property that I highlighted in Chicago. And I'm gonna have Rashana come on for like the first 15, 20 minutes. She's gonna give us some more information on a couple more properties, and then I'm gonna take those properties and I'm gonna break them down. I'm gonna bring out the calculator, and I'm gonna show you exactly how you really analyze a real estate deal to know if it's a deal or not. So I need everybody who's watching this to be on my Zoom tomorrow. I put the link in the chat. Shout out to Angela Grant. She registered, right? I want everybody, once you register, type in chat, I registered. This is not just for the attendees of InvestFest. This is for anybody who can hear my voice right now. I need all of you, all of you, all of you to be on this, right? You want to learn? I'm here to teach you. And if you was at InvestFest and you saw my presentation, you know I'm Professor MG. I'm back in that mode. I'm back in that mode. I want to teach. I want to make things happen for you guys. So type in chat once you registered, I registered or registered. I want to see you guys there. 7 p.m. tomorrow, 7 to 9, maybe go to 9:30. I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to break down. I'm going to show you these properties. I'm going to show you exactly how you're supposed to be looking at these real estate deals. And I'm going to give, I'm telling you, if you don't go on this, this is a masterclass for free. Because when I was on that stage, I was kicking my shit. I ain't going to hold you. I was kicking my shit, like kicking it. And it was phenomenal to me. Even though, no, I'm not going to lie. I hated it. I was so pissed off. I was so frustrated. And I'm just being transparent. It threw me off my game. But I kept my composure and I kept going. And let that be a lesson to everybody, because everybody said like, yo, Matt, you did phenomenal. I didn't think there was nothing wrong and this, that, and the third, but you did phenomenal. I'm like, no, there was a lot going on that was wrong. That's how you got to roll. Pressure busts pipes or it makes diamonds. Period, point blank. Pressure will bust your pipe, pause, or it will make a diamond. And for me, I'm a certified gem dropper, so it's only one option for me. Diamonds, baby. We want gems. Shout out to everybody who's registering for the free webinar. I'm putting the link in the chat. I want to see you all on there tomorrow. Space is limited. Space is limited. Okay? The link is in the chat right here. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there. Be there. Beat me there, I should say. What else I want to talk about in InvestFest? I mean, Naturally Healing Home, she just kind of like healing at home. She kind of just went through all my thoughts right there in that conversation about InvestFest. Everything that she said is so phenomenal, and it's so true. So I don't really think I need to talk more about my recap. The most important thing that I wanted to speak about on my recap, I kind of did in the beginning, I say it again, was the time that I was got to spend with my family and my PYT and be able to make things happen with them and just vibe with them and love them and expose them. They got to meet a lot of people and meet celebrities and meet high power influencers and you know what I'm saying, be in the presence of a billionaire. Like that exposure was like so important to me. And I love every moment that I was with my family. So I can't wait. I cannot wait until next year's InvestFest because I'm bringing more family out. I think I'm going to use this as a family reunion. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that's registering. Keep registering. Keep registering. Keep registering. Shout out to all of you guys. And shout out to everybody who ran up on me in the vendor marketplace and when I was walking through there, man. You guys are like phenomenal. Y'all showed me so much love. Y'all the reasons why I just keep coming back on live and doing things. Like so many people just told me like, yo, MG, you don't understand how important your channel is and Rants and Gems, and you haven't put any audio up in a long time. And I'm like, you know what? I got to get back to the podcast and putting the audio for my YouTube level on there because that's a whole audience that's tapped into what I do and they want to learn. They love what I do. And it's just, you know, InvestFest just really showed me, one of my takeaways is it showed me how important the work that I'm doing in the real estate space is. And I take that for granted sometimes. So it was a great reminder for me to like just keep going, just to keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Even though you go through your own motions, you're human and everything like that, keep going because my voice is being heard by millions of people and it's helping our community. So I can't stop now. Only thing I can do is put my foot on the gas and keep going, right? And this is why I decided to do this free webinar for you guys who was at InvestFest and really free from anybody who's not, even if you wasn't at InvestFest. So the link is in the chat, man. I want you guys to be there and we'll make it happen. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it short on that. It's about 6:10 p.m. Shout out to Anthony, just registered. Shout out to Deborah, just registered. I need everybody on this live right now to register. All right. Let's see. Do I want to take one more person? All right. Let me take one more person's testimony. You must have your camera on if you come in on my stage. You must have your camera on. You must be ready to be on camera, just like that queen that was just on just now. Tap the link, the StreamYard link that y'all see in the comments right there. If you was at InvestFest and you want to give a testimony of InvestFest, please come on. I want to allow you the platform. Let's talk about it for a quick 5 minutes. I want to hear your thoughts, the good, the bad, the ugly. If not, I'm out of here. All right, you registered. Shout out to you. Shout out to Sharon. Thank you guys for registering. Make sure you guys pull up to this, man, because I'm telling you, I'm going crazy tomorrow. Yeah, I thought I did great on that stage. I'm going to do even better. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, let's get out of here because I don't feel like waiting for nobody. And now my phone is blowing up, as you guys can see, as I sit here and just keep going back and forth on it. But again, I'm gonna put the link in the chat for the Zoom. It's right there. I just highlighted it. I want all you guys to be here tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get it. Shout out to Ebony. Ebony said, we love you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have gotten in real estate a thought, let alone how to apply it. I told all my loved ones about you. I love Nancy and Vaughn, Stacy, and Miss Betty, etc. Everyone. Shout out to the Mortgage Academy. Make sure y'all take advantage of the birthday sale too. The birthday sale is still going on. That ends on Saturday at midnight because my birthday is midnight. Right now it's $46, only $46 for lifetime access to MG Mortgage Academy. So make sure you guys take advantage of that today. Go to mgmortgageacademy.com. The link is in the chat right now to sign up. The sale ends Saturday at midnight. I'm not extending it. The price is going to $1,000 annually, September 1st. Don't ask me for the $46 deal. You have more than enough time. Go to mgmortgageacademy.com because then you will love Ebony, Nancy, Vaughn, Stacy, Miss Betty, etc. too, because we are a tight-knit community. And shout out to all my Academy members who was at Investfest. Took a lot of pictures with y'all, chopped it up with y'all. It was great. All right, so go to mgmortgageacademy.com today to sign up for the birthday sale. See you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Happy birthday, King. Awesome Virgos, especially in the Leo month. No, it's not a Leo month, Ebony. Let's be clear. Thank you for the birthday wishes, but let's be clear. August and September belongs to one zodiac, and that is the Virgo. Virgoat, I should say. Pardon me. Type big Virgo energy if you're a Virgo in the chat. All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. Okay, I'm out of here. I wish you all well today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll probably come on YouTube first. Then I'll go to the webinar after YouTube. But make sure you guys sign up for the webinar tomorrow, 7 p.m. Link is in the comments. Peace.